We can talk forever about what we thought of the Super Mario Bros. Movie reveal trailer, but how does it stack up against its immediate competition? Sonic and Pikachu movies aside, which video game movie adaptation has the best reveal trailer? What is up, everyone? Jake here, and I will be your trailer sailor on today's voyage, but I don't want to just aimlessly rank these things. I want a system. So between Mario, Detective Pikachu, and Sonic, I will be ranking them based on 4 different criteria. These categories can net up to 5 points each. We'll go through each movie and compare our scores at the end. Now, let me reveal the 4 categories that determine how to succeed as a video game trailer. All my opinion, of course. 1. Sell your choice. By this I mean video game movies are adaptations. Characters and worlds are being translated with new actors, interpretations, and graphical styles. I think the golden phrase here is that it should be different, but familiar. Here's the thing, if a huge deviation is happening in this movie from what we all expect, you've just gotta sell that choice right off the bat in your first trailer, I think. 2. Tell me that you get it. Watching the trailer, do you feel like the movie creators understand the source material and love it like you or I do? Or does it feel like this weird extra thing that's just kinda separate from the games we love? A popular and kinda easy way to tell me you get it is to fill the trailer with a bunch of in references. It might not make the end movie any better, but it is a signal to viewers of the trailer that you get it. 3. Justify the medium. You gotta do something different. I shouldn't watch a trailer for a video game movie adaptation and think, man, it would be really great if this was actually just a video game instead. Okay, and 4, our final category, juice me. What I mean by this is that trailers are an act of storytelling. There should be a build and some kind of climax. Video game trailers are typically pretty good at this, so we will have to see how the movies fare. Now, once again, for each of these 4 categories, we will be assigning a possible 5 points to each. And I'm doing this so that when you inevitably disagree with me in the comments, you can say, Jake, Tom Holland's shirtless scene as Nathan Drake absolutely juiced me. Should have gotten a 5, you idiot. Well, joke's on you, because we're not talking about Uncharted, and I'll have you know that I loved that scene. Anyways, with our system decided, let's rank these trailers. First, Detective Pikachu was the first to come out, so let's go there. To remind you, the trailer opens up by introducing the world of Rhyme City and the protagonist, Tim. We get a slow buildup of exposition that quietly leads to the moment this trailer showcases the film's biggest swing. Ryan Reynolds is the voice of Pikachu.
I will electrocute you!
But, and this is category 1, does it sell me? So Pikachu, global icon, and audiences need to get used to this version fast. And oh boy, once Pikachu starts talking, he never stops. So watch this trailer back and look at the journey we go on. We're in this quiet, dark room. We find him scurrying around and we hear him talk just a few words, and they don't even let us see his mouth move for those first few lines. That is how much we are being eased into it. And then after we see him talk, after he does his initial pitch, we understand who Detective Pikachu is. The music changes, we go a little faster paced, and there is so much going on. The world totally opens up, and I think what it allows for with this non-stop talking Pikachu the whole time is that you begin to accept the voice without even realizing it. I actually think this is very well done, and this is just kind of how you do it. So does it sell me? Heck yeah, 5 out of 5. Category 2, do they get it? I describe this problem to my screenwriting students as the Secret Life of Pets problem. It's when a movie's implicit promise is not followed up on in the film. In the case of The Secret Life of Pets, I want to see a movie about what pets do when I am not at home. That was my favorite part of all the trailers. I was like, this is great. Just want to see what hijinks they can get into from the comforts of my home while I am at work. But then the movie is actually about them going on a whole grand adventure that's like completely separate from that initial pitch and initial premise. Detective Pikachu. In its title, it tries to sidestep this, but it is still a Pokemon movie, and yet no one in this trailer is throwing a Pokeball. And it's just weird to see so much time and energy put into a product that is pretty separate from the Pokemon experience that most people know and love. Still, the trailer knows how much viewers want to see a bunch of Pokemon in this new art style, and it totally delivers there, so I think it's a solid 3 out of 5. Next category, justifying the medium. easy. What this lacks in Pokemon-ness, it makes up for with characters and emotional stakes. The trailer's bold and confident, and it attempts to deliver a pretty unique Pokemon experience that is familiar while still being really different. It's not perfect, but I think it's a 4 out of 5. Last, juice. The juice of this trailer, it's in 3 major components. 1, hearing Pikachu talk. 2, seeing familiar Pokemon in a whole new way. And 3, the crazy, unexpected hype moments like seeing Psyduck. The trailer gets a perfect 5 score on juice, and that was before they had the guts to end it with this hype shot. Come on! Okay, our next movie is Sonic the Hedgehog, and this trailer, this reveal trailer is wild. So it teases the thing that we all want to see, which is Sonic's live action design. It slowly ramps up to it, and then boom, there he is. Oh boy. But then the hype totally falls out because they cut to some weird exposition that no one was asking for involving the US government. And then what's really strange is that we do a scene super similar to the one in Detective Pikachu, in which we tried to ramp up to seeing Sonic again, but we've already seen him. And he gives us this line, this, meow, which would have been a better joke if it was the first thing we heard him say. But we already heard him say, gotta go fast, in the initial reveal at the start of the trailer. This thing's a mess. I don't know what happened in the cutting room of this trailer. It feels like it was 2 different trailers and then they put it together to make one or something. I don't know, but I do not like it. And then the rest of the video, basically what it does is it goes in a pretty typical buddy cop direction that I think really strongly contrasts with what we saw in Detective Pikachu, with a very similar dynamic between, like, you know, the big human and the CGI little critter. But let's talk points. 1, sell your choice. The Sonic reveal, it's fumbled, like I said. And while I actually like the original Sonic design that you're seeing here, I think it's obvious that the trailer did not sell many people on it. So this is gonna have to be a 1 out of 5. 2, telling me you get it. We do see the word Genesis, and that's something, and Sonic goes fast, but there's just not a lot here to, like, get attached to. It's not giving me the Sonic energy, the Sonic vibes. It's just a movie. It's just a movie that could have been any other, like, buddy cop weirdo little alien movie, but we decided to drop in the Sonic elements. It feels generic. So that's a 2 out of 5 for me. Sorry, everybody. 3, let's justify the medium. The trailer feels, like I said, like a generic buddy cop movie that could have been a lot of things, rather than a Sonic story that was really imagined for the big screen. So I'm not enthused about it, and I think that's another 2 out of 5. And lastly, juice. Since Sonic does go really fast at the start of the trailer, the rest of the action does not feel as heightened. There's no build. He already goes unbelievably fast in this initial scene, I get it, and it deflates a little bit of the action that comes later and makes it not as exciting. I also feel that the last shot of the trailer, ending with this clip of Robotnik looking how he does in the video games, that's just like that's a cheap W. Like, that's just them going, hey, look, remember Dr. Robotnik? That's what he looks like. He's here, baby. We got you. Like, no, I'm not falling for that. That's a 2 out of 5. But enough about Sonic, let's get to the moment you have all been waiting for, the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer. I don't think I need to go over this video as much since it's fresh in all of our minds, so let's jump right to the points. 1, selling your choice. The big swing, of course. Chris Pratt is Mario, and that Mario's design looks like this. Here's what I will say. The trailer saves Mario from more than halfway into it, and then only gives us 2-ish lines of him speaking. Super different from what Sonic and Pikachu do in their trailers. Now, Bowser in the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer, sold on Bowser. Kamek, sold on Kamek. Mario's look, honestly, I'm sold on the look. But this did not feel like a reveal of Mario in the same way that it felt like a reveal of Pikachu and a reveal of Sonic. I would have liked more boldness, and because Mario does not stick the landing, I'm not sold on the voice. 3 out of 5. 2, tell me you get it. I already made a video going over every Easter egg in this trailer, and there are a ton. But further, and more importantly, I think you can just kind of feel Nintendo's seal of quality here. It feels like a genuine big budget Nintendo product and a big deal in a lot of ways. I even feel like how there's this idea in Mario games. I feel like going to a new world is exciting and you want to see what the level is going to be like. And nobody thought that this trailer was going to open up with this whole ice world with the penguins, and getting to see that, that is the Mario energy. I think they get it. 5 out of 5. 3, justify the medium. I think they actually kind of nail this. I don't want to play a video game based on this at all, but I would totally watch an hour of Bowser taking phone calls in his office. These video game characters that are a little flat have actually been developed and evolved into, they just step into being full-fledged leading film stars so easily. And I think that the camera's doing a lot of work here too. Look at Kamek, for instance. I'm like obsessed with him in a way that I was never obsessed with him in the games. But what I will say is, this is called the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and for that reason, I think I need to dock a couple of points, again, because of the Secret Life of Pets problem. Mario and Luigi, they get the smallest spotlight possible, and they're not even together. There's a promise to the title, to the brothers, that movie, and this trailer does not tell me how that promise is going to be fulfilled, or if it will be at all. That's a 3 out of 5. And last, the juice. Weirdly, I think the juice of this trailer is just in how high freaking quality it looks. Have I not been paying attention? Do other animated movies look this good? Even the snow, I'm just blown away. But when the visuals are so highly developed like this, it helps the world become attractive as a place I want to spend more time in. Plus, given the amount of Easter eggs, you never know what you'll see, which is really exciting. The trailer does end with this awesome scene of Luigi and the pack of dry boneses, but I think that they actually just had to stick that on at the end because the Mario portion of the trailer has a noticeable lack of juice. Momentum falls out a little bit because Mario is not able to stick the landing, and they're not bold enough, they're not decisive enough to have us like really get to know him and get to know that voice. And most importantly, the reveal. This is the star of the movie. The reveal of Mario, it doesn't feel like a big deal in the trailer. And for that reason, it's a 3 out of 5 on juice. Whoo doggy, but we've made it. We've checked out all 3 of the trailers. We have assigned our points, so now let's check out the final scores. Okay, in last place, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie with 7 points. In second place, the runner-up is the Super Mario Bros. Movie with 14 points, and first place, number 1, the gold medal goes to Detective Pikachu on top with 17 points. That is right, the Detective Pikachu movie trailer, the initial reveal trailer, is the best of these trailers. Congratulations, Pika Pika. Now, once again, I don't think we should take this to mean anything about the actual movies. This is simply a ranking of the trailers, but I'm sure you have something to say about all this, so get in the comments and let me know which video game trailer was your favorite and why. And is there one that I didn't cover in this video that I should come back to and check out? Let me know, and for everything else in games, you're already in the right place, so just let us explain. I'm Jake, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.